It is the doubter within. The adversary to who you truly are. It is the one within that reasons you out of achieving greatness. The procrastinator. The one crippling you with fear. Desperately trying to protect itself and trying to hide itself. Because its existence depends on you not finding it. And therefore, its existence depends on deception. It fears your awakening to your real self. That you are an eternal being having a temporary experience. And you are not ever in danger truly. Once you realize that the devil within cannot manipulate you. Once you find it, it shrinks and shrinks until it vanishes. The devil is the ego of man, the false sense of identity that developed haphazardly, not based on truth, but the opinions of others and faulty perception of itself. You see, the ego of man is what separates man from his true heritage, that is, God became man so that man may become God, said Neville Goddard. But ego traps you into forever remaining a man. As the goal of the devil is to make you into a drifter forever as stated by Napoleon Hill in his book, Outwitting the Devil. And I quote, "The devil says, I cause people to drift into the habit of thinking negative thoughts. This leads to negative acts and involves people in controversies and fills their minds with fears, thus paving the way for me to enter and control their minds. When I move in, I do so by appealing to people through negative thoughts which they believe to be their own. I plant the seeds of negative thought in the minds of people through the pulpit, the newspapers, the moving pictures, the radio, and all other popular methods of appeal to the mind. I cause people to allow me to do their thinking for them. Because they are too lazy and too indifferent to think for themselves. Let me ask you this. Who judges you the most? Is it the world? I would say hardly. Who is the one who rejects any idea of greatness before you even consider it? Is it the world? Think hard and look closely or you will miss it. It is this subtle voice in your head, telling you that you have failed in the past. You do not have enough skills. You do not have the money to start your dream business. You will fail with the ladies because you are not good enough. Who is saying all that? Let me tell you this, it is not the world. At least, the world only reflects it much further down the line. You consider it first, because it is the devil within, the doubter, who doesn't want you to realize your true self. You see, Napoleon Hill states in his book Outwitting the Devil, that 98% of people are drifters. A drifter is simply a person who doesn't think for himself. His personality is mainly based on the opinions of others. He is unable to shake the doubter within, and is forever chained to the idea of victim mentality. Blaming everyone but himself. This trap is all too familiar to me, as I am sure it is for you too. We all have been mercilessly thrown in front of this master manipulator defenseless, as the people around us didn't educate us. 98% of people are oblivious to it. But now I am unveiling it to you. Do you see it? Do you see who the biggest hater in your life is? It is not someone outside of you. Your biggest critic who is wrong most of the time, mind you. And wrong entirely, if you realize that you are not a mere human. But even in the capacity of a human, how does the devil know that you will fail inevitably and most definitely? How would you really know, until you try? But the drifter is all too easily manipulated. As he is oblivious of the fact that the thoughts that he is thinking are not his own first of all. And second, they are not even true. The truth is, this is the play of God. God created this dream, to experience what is like to be a limited human. The underdog who overcomes adversity and finds glory at the end. That is the point. But the true goal is to awaken the real self that is the imagination of man. And as Neville said, your own wonderful human imagination is God. You see, the devil kills imagination and forces upon you the ideas of others. And ideas of limitation based on the faulty evidence of the senses and past faulty memories. You are an eternal being, time is not a factor to you. But the devil uses the greatest illusion most effectively. That is fear, and the fear of death and running out of time. Truly absurd when you consider who you really are. But the 98% are nose deep into these two fears. Stripping them away from all joy and imagination. An imaginative man is aware of the devil, and a drifter is the slave of the devil. That is the difference. All greatness in the world was achieved by imaginative men and women. The indecisive masses got exactly that. An indecisive, mundane, and uncertain life. And who is to blame really? Is it not your own mind? Mind you, I am not talking about an actual devil with a forked tongue and pointy tail. This is the world of duality. This experience is designed this way. Think of it as a game. In absolute terms, there is no devil and there is no physical God coming to save you. This is a play of the ultimate reality we call God. So, there is nothing but God in this world as Neville said. And he often quoted this Bible verse as well. That is, I kill, and I make alive. I wound and I heal, and none can deliver out of my hands. So, the causal force is only one, that is the imaginative being within man. But it has subjected itself to experience this limited world, and temporarily enslaved itself to the whims of the ego, to go through the furnaces of affliction to once again rise as Christ, the Anointed One. Because God in all its glory would never be able to experience limitation unless he truly and completely became man. Hence the veil of amnesia was enforced upon man. But now, hear my words and remember. Do you not realize that Christ is in you, the hope of glory? As our beloved mystic Neville used to say, the devil is a false identity that was necessary for a human experience. But if you are watching this video right now, then you have outgrown it. It is time to put the ego at rest. Thank it for all that it has done, because ultimately it was there to protect you. In this mortal endeavor of being man, but now it is time in your journey to break these shackles. You are ready to realize your true self, the imaginative man within. The one who can be, do and have anything, because he is one with God. I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I, said Christ. So be still and know. Become aware of the voice in your head and lovingly release all its limiting ideas. You are one with God, so you are worthy of all by default. You do not need any validation from the external world. Imagine who you want to be, then start being it. Think as though you are, and you shall be. Let the doubter go in peace, and let the imagination of God within guide you.